Hello, everybody. I know what you're going to ask. Where the hell have you been? And, that answer is I've been sick and not sleeping. Oh, man. It has been an adventure. Oh, that's my Reddit thread. Oh. Oh, but yes, I've been sick. I don't know with what. Hey, Honda, how you doing, buddy? But, I'm not quite sure what the hell hit me. So, I think the sickness did two things. Number one, I'm on new meds, specifically to help me with some issues I've got going on. And they've been helping quite a bit. I am able to focus a lot more. It's balanced out my emotions quite a bit, and I'm doing good. I'm doing real good on that front. But it is a stimulant. So the downside of that is it exasperates my insomnia. But on top of that, I don't sleep well when I get sick. And I'm doing a fantastic. Went for a nice 54-degree bike ride. Oh man, I got something to mention to you, by the way. Got something to mention to you, and I'm gonna get your opinion on something too. But so I went for I wasn't feeling well. Had a bit of a sore throat. Had a even now I'm still coughing up a little bit, had a little bit of congestion, things like that. And I don't know what the heck has hit me at all. Don't know. I do want to check something though. But yeah, so I was. That is okay. We'll leave that alone. That's weird. But yeah, so I was feeling under the weather, and across about Monday and Tuesday. Because did I stream Monday? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Across Monday and Tuesday, I ended up getting. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I ended up getting all the way up to Thursday, I ended up getting about 8 hours of sleep for all 4 days combined. It was not good. I was not in a good state. I could not sleep. And when I did sleep, I was getting about 2 hours before I'd wake back up. So, Tuesday and Wednesday, I had slept so little that I started having tightness in my chest, my heart feeling really off. I couldn't focus on things. I was in a fog. Now, I still didn't feel numb or anything like that. I still had all the feeling in my extremities. So my first thought was like, holy shit, is something going on with my heart? What the hell? And I'm thankful to say no. I kind of chalked it up. I dug into my research and looked at the medication that I'm on, and I was like, no, this does not affect your heart. That is not something that's there, but it does exasperate insomnia, and insomnia can affect your heart. So I was like, what the shit? Like I said, it really hurt really bad right about here. And you as a first responder, Honda, I bet you know when someone complains about pain right, like a real tight pain right here, and I bet that's a red alert. We're going to the hospital now. I did not go to the hospital. I decided to wait it out because I figured this was just a huge side effect of me being as exhausted as I was, which it turned out it was. So I've been slowly trying to get back to sleep. So even today, I got 5 hours of sleep, which is more than I was getting, and I actually feel pretty okay for it. So yeah, it's been an interesting experience for the past few days, but I think I'm feeling a little better. So hoping that's good. Now, something else that happened. We ended up getting a new TV. I was waiting on it and waiting on it and waiting on it. My next question is, do you have shooting pain in your arm or back? No. Yep, no, I made sure of that too. And like I said, I was doing this. Do I have any numbness in my extremities? I was literally going through my fingers, my toes. Do I have any numbness, any pain, nothing like that? And the answer was simply no. Like that's why I said it doesn't seem like it's a heart issue. It seems more like it's something else, like body strain. And I went through all the steps. Am I having a heart attack? No. Let me take some Bayer just to be sure, just to protect my heart in case something does go sideways. And like even Wednesday morning, like my heart was racing already, and I was like, I really do not want to take my meds, but I really need to, so I get adjusted to it. So I was like, I was really cautious and making sure to keep an eye on myself. I had my watch pulled up. I don't have a blood pressure monitor, but I do have a BPM monitor. So I was keeping an eye on my BPM. BP was fine. It was around 80. Right after I took my meds, it goes up to about 90, which is about normal for taking a stimulant. And I was like, all right, let me just keep an eye on it. My BPM is normal. It's not elevated. It's not reduced. It's right smack dab where it should be. And yeah, I don't know what was going on. So ended up sleeping quite well. I've had some good sleep between now and then. Still haven't gotten a full 8 hours or more. I'm kind of waiting for when my body's going to crash. Don't know when that's going to be. So it's just a matter of understanding that. Since we have the weekend coming up, I intend to stay up until my body is like, all right, you're going to bed. And then I intend to sleep as long as my body's going to let me. But anyway, but yeah, we ended up getting a new TV, and that's what I wanted to show off. That new TV, we ordered it during President's Day, specifically because they had the military shopping center, which is known as the Exchange, had a wonderful deal on this TV. So we ended up getting a new TV and a new TV stand, which we got set up. Oh, come on. I want to look at this image. There we go. So, this is our new TV. It is a 77-inch OLED with 120 hertz refresh rate and a less than 1 millisecond response time. And yes, that is Steam loaded on there, because this computer right here, that's my old computer. That, if you remember, I built my i9 system. So that's my i9 system with a 3080 Ti. I'm a little concerned about playing certain games on it because I don't think it can do 4K very well. But yeah, so this is our TV. It's hooked up to a Dolby Atmos system, which makes games sound phenomenal. So I ended up picking that up. That's hexadecimal. That is actually hexadecimal right there with the 3080 Ti and i9 9900K. So that's hex. Sitting right there, chugging along. Jimmy loves to put his face on the glass and look into it. So we ended up hooking this up upstairs because I was like, this makes sense if we want to play games upstairs. And with that, I ended up having a few extra controllers that I moved up there. I had another Elite V2 that I put up there, but that one actually suffers from really bad stick drift. I had an Elite V1 that's just dying a slow and painful death. So I was like, you know what? I need to get a couple controllers for this. And so I actually went out and did some research. And I will show you these controllers, and I will now vouch for them because I was using one all day yesterday, and I was absolutely flabbergasted about the price of these things and how nice they actually are. So I ended up buying this guy, which is the 8BitDo Ultimate 2C wireless controller for Windows PC and Android. And the great thing about it is it doesn't have potentiometer thumbsticks. It has Hall effect thumbsticks, which means it's not going to stick drift at all. And yes, you're reading that right. For the grand total price of $35, you can pick up one of these things. It is fucking phenomenal. It's dirt cheap, so I ended up getting my wife this one, the purple one, because she loves purple, for $26. And I got the Black Myth Wukong for $35. No, I actually got my wife the purple one. And the pink one, that's not pink, that's peach. You know, that's peach. You got to give it there. That's the stock coloring. But, I mean, you can see some of these prices. The prices on this, you're not going to beat this price. For $26 for a 2.4 gigahertz wireless controller, that also actually, so one of the things they actually have on it is you'll notice that compared to mine, right, that actually has two buttons. Let me see. It has two buttons right there. You can see right underneath the home button. And it's mapped to Xbox controls. Now, the other thing it has is we come over here, it actually has these L4 and R4 buttons. And 8BitDo, I've heard of the company before, have never utilized their products. And so when I actually got a hold of this thing, it's been amazing. And it comes with its own 2.4 gigahertz receiver. So I just slot those into the back of hexadecimal, and it's been great. That controller has honestly been one of the best experiences I've ever. I sat there like, why the hell did I pay $200 for this thing that's subject to stick drift when that 8BitDo controller is the nicest thing I've put my hands on for the money? It's like, oh my God, you cannot beat the value. So that was really nice. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to show you, Honda, is I ended up buying something. Got a new seat. Hey, hey, Chaos, how you doing, buddy? Let me go find it. I got a new seat coming in for the Indian. I kind of mentioned it in the Indian riding groups I'm part of, and the motorcycle club I'm part of, that I don't do longer rides, because after about 100 miles, I get, gotta shift, gotta move. This hurts. And I was like, there's got to be something better. And someone said, yeah, the stock seat on Indians are shit. You need to get a new one. How's stuff on it? Stuff is going well, man. Stuff's going well. My wife just started her new job. We're kind of talking about why I didn't stream for the past few days. And yeah, talking motorcycles here. So I got the ultimate seat. I think so. We can find out. That'd be a yes, Captain. Chaos Strife last seen playing Dead Space. There's an old one. But but I kind of mentioned it, and someone said, your problem is your seat. You need to pick up new handlebars. Yeah, I figured. You need to pick up new handlebars, but I was like, the handlebars I have are actually really comfortable. I'm actually, like, when I'm riding, I'm actually sitting just with my arms in a great comfortable position. I really like where I am. And then it recommended to me that, your seat definitely needs to change. I would like to get back into Stream Train. Yeah, it's been fun. But so that was one of the upgrades I did. Is I got a new Ultimate seat, which is what their name is, and they are apparently very well known in the Indian community. And it's a heated seat that plugs into the stock harness. And apparently, if I do that, then I have Ride Command, which is my center console, will be able to adjust my heated seat. The next thing I'm looking at is, let me go find it, a nice set of these. So I'm looking at a new set of pipes. Let me see if I can find out where it is specifically. All right, so this is this. Do they have just a stock and stock? Yeah. So this is a stock head bike, stock exhaust. And I will admit, this bike does sound really good off the factory floor. Made it a lot more comfortable, but the seat still sucks. Yeah, that's where I am. That I was like, all right, I like the handlebars. I don't want to adjust those. So this is the stock exhaust, which actually doesn't sound too bad. I actually really like the stock exhaust. And this is the Indian Chieftain without the bags on it. He just took the bags off because he swapped out with slip-ons. I love the Camaro pulling up. Not loud enough. Well, it's funny you should mention it. So that's the flyby, right? The ones I'm looking at are right here. They do have a 1.5 and they have a 2.5. And they also have a zombie baffle. And I'll play the zombie for you because I think the zombie is just way too goddamn loud. So this is the 2.5 that I'm looking at. The microphone's actually dampening it a little bit, but you can tell there's a lot more lower end rumble there, and they are a lot louder. As you can hear when he pulls off, that it is significantly louder when he pulls away, and you can still hear it when he gets farther away. And the drive-by. Now, their last option is the zombie baffles. Which I think these are just ridiculously too loud. Because you can hear the microphone peaking there. My problem is I'm going to be riding on that for hundreds of miles with that going on. I like the look of them, but like I said, the 2.5 I think is where I'm settling right now. I forgot. I need to pull that up. But yeah, so that's the next thing on my list. Is I got the seat, got a nice heated seat. Let me see if I can't find the Indian. Let me see if they actually have a picture of the seat I bought. Let's see here. Let me come over here, and we are looking at right there. Yeah. So this is the seat I bought, which is a lot more comfortable. Comes with a backrest too. I did not get the passenger backrest just because I actually have a trunk on the back of my bike. So if I didn't have a trunk, that would be worth it. But I actually do have a trunk that actually has a backrest built into it. And that's actually been one of the things I've been thinking about doing is it's enough to notice, but it doesn't rattle the teeth out of your head. Exactly what I'm looking for. Exactly what I'm looking for. Like, I want something that someone can hear me come past, but not something that's going to be so bad that, you know, when I'm riding, I'm sitting there like, okay, shut up. But yeah, this is the new seat I picked up. Looks really comfortable. It's also heated. Comes with the backrest on it. And I think that's going to be really, really, really comfy. Specifically, like, I bought this one specifically because it comes with the passenger seat too that I can actually take off. And then my trunk actually has the passenger seat on it. I kind of wanted the diamond weave because you can see right there, the diamond weave does look pretty good. But I also did get it studded since the studs will actually match my trunk. So I'm actually looking forward to getting that and think it's going to be really, really comfortable. I'm looking forward to actually riding on that because, like I said, I've done 1,200 to 1,300 miles so far on that motorcycle last year. And my longest trip was about 180 miles. And after 180 miles, I was like, oh, God. Like, I just sat there and I was like, all right, I got to move. I had my feet up on the highway bars trying to get comfortable. I was sitting there doing everything I could to get weight off my ass, and it was just, this sucks. Your exhaust tip is literally just an exhaust tip. I've seen the 6-shooter ones that spin like a Gatling gun, and I'm like, those are tacky as hell. What the fuck? Oh. Like, it's your bike, you do you, but Jesus, that's tacky. Oh, man. But Chaos Drive, welcome in, buddy. It's been a long... we were kind of discussing a few things here. I've been streaming. I picked up streaming again at the beginning of the year. I've been streaming since. Now that my son is 3 years old, I've kind of had a little bit more free time to stream. And my wife is now working again. It's been good. So I picked up streaming again. So we've played through. I've gotten a few offers from developers to play a few of theirs. Congrats. Well, thank you. I played a few. We've gotten a few developer offers, and I've been in touch with a few developers since that happened. So that's been really good. I love building those relationships with developers specifically because it helps me grow my brand, and it also helps them get feedback on their game. The last one we did was Crystalla, which was a Dark Souls-esque kind of game set with cats, anthropomorphic cats. It was a lot of fun, but we ended up encountering bugs, and I was really glad I streamed it because that way we actually captured it too. I have stopped taking in walk-in repairs, freeing up a bit of time to work. Yeah, so it's funny you mentioned that. I actually have a project I'm about ready to start. So I actually have one of the things I've loved is my Steam Deck, right? I'm a strong proponent of Steam Decks. They are amazing little devices. Now I don't know if they are still the most powerful thing on the market, given the fact that the Asus ROG Ally is out there and Lenovo is coming out with their own. But my Steam Deck I have just loved. I have the limited edition OLED as well as the original 1 terabyte LCD. So one of the upgrades I was going to do was I was going to put Hall effects in them because after using that 8-bit DOE Hall effect controller, I'm like, oh my God, this is night and day difference between how nice of a stick this feels like. The problem is the limited edition OLEDs have different thumbsticks colors on them. So I'm going to have to find a way to get that done. I'm going to have to desolder the thumbstick off of the actual daughter board and switch them out in order to maintain that orange look that I have. Where are we going? So it wants us to capture a Doshugama in the Scarlet Forest. Do I have the right things? Yeah, it's just the limited edition orange. I think that's my wife. Nope, never mind. I'll be right back, guys. There's someone at my front door. No, I got it. It's all good. I've already got them. I just need to figure out how to desolder it. I'll be right back. Oh, man. So, that's kind of funny. As I'm sitting here talking about it, guess what shows up on my front door? Figuring that out? Yeah. Yep, I do. Oh, let me take a look at this. As I'm literally sitting there talking about it. Frankly, I don't give a crap about the Black Myth Wukong. I care more about the color. So, all right. Let's take a look here. So, don't do that. In our box, we have another box that has USB-C, standard USB-C charging cable. Let me pop these out. We have the instructions, which I don't need. And we have the 2.4 gigahertz receiver. So literally just very, very tiny Wi-Fi receiver. That's going to work well. And then this is actually going to let me compare it.
Look at all our ingredients. We should whip out the barbecue grill.
And then the actual controller comes packaged like this. So just pull that off, pull these off, and there's the actual controller itself, which actually looks pretty slick. Like I said. Oh. And if we do a side-by-side comparison, so you can sort of see, let me pull these back a little bit. You can sort of see they're very similar in size. I mean, very similar in size. The Elite V2 is a little bit heftier, just because it has a little bit more inner workings in it with the onboard memory and things like that. Ah, stop it. Back up. But this one, actually, it feels good quality. It actually has some heft to it. The Hall effect joysticks in there are beautiful. The only downside is I kind of wish they made a more enhanced version, because one of the big advantages of the Elite V2 is I can actually pull these off, right? I can switch out my thumbsticks if I want to, or I can switch out the D-pad to have a larger D-pad on it. And that's one of the big advantages of the Elite V2 versus the 8-bit Do. But for $35, you're not going to find a better controller than that. And I'm actually really happy I picked it up. Or actually, as you saw, for $25. So, yep, good joystick, good controller, good controller. That's for hexadecimal upstairs, for playing games up there. I would try to play Monster Hunter up there. I am just kind of concerned how a 3080 Ti would do at 4K with full ray tracing turned on. Just a little concerned about how that would perform. But outside of that, it's been, I don't know how it's been near you, Honda, or you, Chaos. It's been beautiful here. It's actually 82 degrees outside, so it's an absolutely gorgeous day.
Check back in every meow and again.
Every meow and again? That's, oh.
Well, what can I do for you?
Anybody else have anything for me? No, doesn't appear to. And that reminds me, I need to actually open that. All right, that can be thrown away. Oh, man. Let me see here. So, yeah, the other things we've done since last I played was we actually have our armor set. It's going to last us all the way up to Hunter rank 40. We need to go to the Scarlet Forest. World map. Still says there's a quest here. Well, let me see the detailed map. Is there a Doshugama here? I don't see one. I don't know what that red X is. That may be one of my waypoints. Let me see here. World map. Let's go back to the Scarlet Forest here. Now then, do I actually have the capture materials for this guy? That's the big question. Got 4 trank bombs. No, I don't have the trap. All right, that's fine. All right, item pouch. It should have loadouts. There we go. Now I have a trap. All right, and nope, no. Damn it. Back in. Where is it? Grill a meal. There we go. All right, so we definitely want some of that. Let's get some attack in there. We'll do that, and we will do that. Just occurred to me, I haven't eaten anything since breakfast, which is the other side effect of my meds, by the way. That's kind of what the meds are intended to... I mean, that's one of the effects of my meds is I kind of forget to eat. Because it's an appetite suppressant. Alright, let's see. I am on... The VA put me on phentermine, which I'm fine with. Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell my wife to do the same thing. That she is, when she gets back from work. My son is not adjusting well to the new daycare, unfortunately. And that's sad. Like, he's been potty trained for months, but had 3 accidents yesterday to the point where we had to borrow clothes from the daycare and is just not adapting well. And that's sad that he's acting out and basically not doing what we want him to. So I think it's just a matter of the change in environment that isn't doing good for him. I had to do some things for mine, and Wegovy was an option. However, I didn't qualify in the BMI range to get Wegovy. My doctor, my civilian doctor, wanted to put me on Zepbound, which is essentially the same thing, but they did not. I don't qualify for the BMI to have the VA pay for it, and I wasn't going to pay $1,200 a month to get that kind of stuff. Hi, buddy. And the only reason why they would put me on those kinds of meds is because my thyroid was fine.
Get a load of these claws.
Like, they originally, I had to go through a ton of blood work. No. Come on, work with me here. There we go. There we go. Jeez, they must have adjusted charge blade. Yeah, for years they just told me I was not working out hard enough and I was eating too much. Yeah, for me, I went through a lot of blood work, went through a few things like that, showed them, I was able to show evidence where I had made lifestyle changes, specifically using my watch and my calorie tracking apps. I showed them, hey, here's exactly what I'm doing. Here's how much I'm working out on a daily basis, and I'm still plateaued. And they were like, all right, yeah, seems you've done the right things. So let's do some work, make sure your thyroid's not an issue. And the thing I'm amazed about is literally, and I do mean literally, Everybody in my family has thyroid issues. Except me. Have no idea how I managed to escape them. So it was kind of a shock for me that literally they're like, oh yeah, your thyroid's fine. I was like, excuse me? How is that possible? Literally everybody in my family has hypothyroidism, which causes weight gain. Hi, Rathian. The radiation and chemical exposure, the VA says, is not service connected. Yeah. And good luck getting that changed in this day and age. At this point, they're even looking at removing my VA benefits. Which is bullshit, but don't want to get political about it. Yeah, exactly. Alright, Rathian is leaving. That's fine.
A flashfly cage! Use it to blind the monster!
Okay.
Blind it! Watch out!
Yeah. But yeah, so they put me on one that actually is also an off-brancher for ADHD, which has worked wonders for me, especially because I'm currently in college, about to finish my degree. I'm 8 classes away of finishing my bachelor's degree, and around 10 classes away from finishing my or not 10. I am 15 classes away from finishing my master's. So definitely looking forward to that. Getting me some education. Yeah, we do not want to kill this thing. Monster Hunter? Yeah, this is the new one. This is Monster Hunter Wilds. Performance is awful. However, if you have a computer that actually is able to brute force its way past it, it's an amazingly fun game. Full of a lot of quality of life stuff that a lot of people have been asking for. And they've added so much to the game that's so nice. And I'll showcase that here in a bit if this guy decides to leave the area. The new monsters are pretty cool. There isn't too many existing monsters, which caught me by surprise. I love... So it's Monster Hunter Worlds 2.0 is about the best way I can describe it. If you like Monster Hunter World, you would like this one. And then they took a lot out of Rise and added it to... They pretty much combined Rise and World into one game, and that's what this is. Added some quality of life. Are you leaving? So, no, he's not leaving. But you have a nice mount, and while you're on your mount, you can do things like sharpen, you can heal on your mount. The mount is auto-piloted, so once I set a waypoint or a monster to go follow, it will do it for me, so I don't actually have to track that. Kind of amazed that's not a... There he goes. Now he's leaving the area. But it's been incredibly fun. I've really, really, really loved this game. For me, Monster Hunter, especially the beginning of it, is very, very tedious for me. So it takes me a decent amount of time to get into them. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to pick that up. But high rank is a not so distant far away. Like I got to high rank within about 10 hours. Wasn't too bad. It's very, very upfront with go hunt this, go hunt that, go hunt this, go hunt that. And it's been a lot of fun. Like getting to higher rank was honestly one of the easier things to do. And then of course all the armor in low rank is now completely up. That is. There we go. They added the wound system, which lets you actually attack monsters in pinpointed areas. For Charge Blade users like me, it actually adds the effect of charging my attacks. I've loved Charge Blade since they implemented it in the game. And it's been one of my favorite weapons. It's also one of the more complicated weapons to learn how to use. consumed with work, my lady, and Elite Dangerous these days. I got into Elite Dangerous a little while ago, but have not been able to. It's not been able to hold my attention. Like, I appreciate the gameplay, but they need to add more. I like being infantry in that game, and I appreciate what they're trying to do to it. It's just not there yet. Like, I'm actually kind of laughing because at this point, Elite Dangerous is becoming a better Star Citizen than Starfighter. Managed to rack up over 500 hours? That's easy to do. Oh, okay. It's low. Alright, come here, you. And the other irony about this. Supposedly, it's been confirmed that Valve is working on another Half-Life game. A major title in the series. I would drop dead laughing. And I do mean this. If Valve released Half-Life 3 before Star Citizen released. But we are close to that happening. Where is the pitfall trap? There it is. To be able to do colonization. Really? It's semi-confirmed in that it's not like speculation that SteamDB has been up there or something like that. It's been confirmed that people have been hired to work on a Half-Life title. And that that they've confirmed it's a serious title in the series. We don't know if it's Half-Life 3 or what it will be, but it has been confirmed they are working on a Half-Life title.
Time to finish that request.
I've set a trap.
There we go. Well, Alex came out of... I mean, they did confirm it's not a VR title. But Alex really did... Alex really was a sort of a one-off. Let's see if we could do it. And, you know, as you've seen, they've updated to the Unreal... not Unreal. They've updated to the Source 2 engine. Which, you know, those were the good old days when Valve actually made engines. So I'm actually very interested to see...
It's always a treat to watch you work, Hunter.
I'm actually very interested to see what's going to happen with this.
Where to next?
Report to Eric. Yeah, I get it. It was a really, really good Half-Life. I mean, truth be told, that was one of the games I could not play. As soon as I started getting to, like, all the face huggers and things like that in VR, I was like, fuck this. Nope. No. No, thank you. I appreciated the game for what it was. It was incredibly solid. But, yeah, it was one of those things where I was like, this is getting a little freaky in VR. Having a face hugger in VR is a little different than it is having it on a screen. Don't get me wrong, it was fun as hell, and I love the aspects of how you upgraded the gun and things like that, how you interacted with the Combine. But it was just, I was like, yep, nope. The first time a spider face hugger jumped at me, I was like, yeah, no, fuck this. Yep, that was the end of my playthrough. I haven't actually put my VR system back together yet. Hexadecimal still has all the wireless capabilities in my VR system, and I honestly haven't even taken the time to pull it out of Hexadecimal and put it into my new rig. Seraph is incredibly powerful. I have no issues with VR at all. It's just for me, my feet hurt bad enough that I just cannot do VR these days. I want to, in the Vive Pro, which is what I have with the wireless option, don't get me wrong, it's gorgeous, but it's also dated at this point. It's also very heavy on my head. There are better options out there, and I'm not sure I want to invest in them. Where the hell is this stupid quest? It's telling me there's a quest here, but it won't tell me where exactly it is.
You keeping stocked?
Catch the latest news here.
Drop by anytime.
Okay, well, whatever. That's where we need to go. But yeah, that, and there's really been no, there's been no anchor games in VR yet. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Beat Saber is there, but they need more options in VR.
Thanks for capturing that Doshagama. I immediately immersed myself in the analysis. Doshagama are
All right, Cass,
fairly
thanks for stopping by, dude. I
individualistic to
appreciate it.
begin with. They don't exhibit the collectivism of a true pack. In the first place, they're each strong enough to survive alone. Not many predators to fear either. Which is why those in the forest live alone, and the desert packs lack any real order or cohesion. In other words,
man.
they group purely to hunt. The tie that binds
Yeah,
them
VR
is
is
profit.
such a
If they
niche right
want a
now.
free meal,
I see a purpose
even
for it.
an average specimen can secure
I'm just
prey
not.
it
I
never
enjoy
hunts alone,
VR. I
even
really
aligns
do.
with
I'm
a
just
strong
not
alpha.
there yet. It needs something more. It really does.
First, I considered cohesion driven by fear of the dominant alpha, but nope, just didn't click. If anything, the pack growing stronger would invite power struggles and decrease cohesion.
Let me see, what time is it? It's
Of
5:30.
course.
So my wife gets off work here in a little bit.
I'll need to study pack alpha interactions up close. Or no, compare forest and desert specimens.
I will say, one of the games my wife and I have been playing,
Eric, I need to.
it's a bit early for it this time.
Sorry.
It's a
of
bit
course.
early for its time.
This stuff just
Yeah,
grabs a hold
yeah.
of me.
I had to think. Yeah,
ecosystem
you're
here
not wrong.
truly is a marvel. Don't you think?
You know, now, and what's sad about that is the hardware's there.
Well,
I'm waiting for
glad
one of
to
those
hear
home
you know.
versions of the Disney Tile VR floors. I'm waiting for a holodeck myself, you know. Let's be honest. If Star Trek was given an R rating, it'd be more true to life with how the holodeck would actually work. I mean, sure. Also, how you doing, Jazz? Oh, Honda, would you mind tossing Jazz a good old shout out? I'm all for a holodeck. Yeah, that was actually one of the things I did. Like when the Vive released, and I actually got the original Vive, I ended up doing the playing Marvel Rivals, playing Marvel
Well,
Watch.
What can I do for you?
Is this gonna work? Nope. Okay. I need to figure out why none of my HTML sources are working in OBS anymore. But like when it launched, you had the option of being like that the main area that you would be in, like your home area, where you would select what game to play and things like that. I actually had that as the holodeck, specifically for that joke. And that being said, I do appreciate Deep Space Nine and Quarks going into like that adult aspect of the holodeck, right? It's like you get to rent time on the holodeck or on the holosuites to do certain things. Oh man, Yasai wants to talk. Hey, where is Yasai? Jazz, how you doing today? Did you hear back on that position? I hope you did. All right, better question is, who is Yasai? Nope. Nope. I'm gonna have to look up who the hell Yasai is. Unless it's in the area and I'm just not looking at it appropriately. Which is very much a possibility. There it is. There we go. So we'll chill out here while we take a walk. But yeah, the VR just not quite there yet. Getting there. It's not quite there yet. And I don't honestly know if it's going to ever get there because, I've seen more and more VR games that are kind of getting shut down. There was a VR MMO that got shut down, unfortunately. And what they really need is they need a developer to actually push VR. And it's just not there, unfortunately.
Ooh, never got the hang of patience.
And one of the main issues with VR in my mind is locomotion. Like, one of the biggest breaks of immersion is the fact that, like, you have to teleport around or locomotion is disconnected from the player's movement. If they could and I know there's Omni treadmills and things like that out there, but they really need an affordable option to do that.
Hunter, I'm so glad you're here. Can
Nice.
I talk to you
Good deal.
for a minute?
Yep, I specifically reached out to Tim.
The Vanguard's desert patrols have been attacked by a sand leviathan.
I poked Tim for you.
Never seen.
It may have felt you were encroaching on its territory. Have you heard what was different?
Oh, man. Well, good luck again.
It was larger in size. I also heard that it looked like it was covered in old scars.
But yeah, actually, ironically, one of the discussions we were talking about earlier was me riding my motorcycle and longer distances hurting. Specifically, I would love to come do like a lunch date with you. I mean, Shakespeare's Pizza sounds amazing. I would love to come west for a little bit and come hang out. If we could set that up one day and do lunch. Because I would love to ride the bike out there.
If the patrols have attracted one's attention, they'll be at risk as long as it remains here.
I'm one of the lucky few who can do regular movement, not teleporting without getting more. Yeah. It took me a while to get my quote-unquote VR legs. Yeah, exactly. Downtown isn't too good, but yeah, the south location, which was over next to us, as I recall, you lived near me when I lived out there. Was the south location was always available. I mean, that being a 5-minute walk from my house was also dangerous. Or there's Wise Guys. Oh, I forgot about Wise Guys. I forgot all about, and I completely forgot the last time I remember Wise Guys is when I sent the pizza to your house.
Hunt authorization has come down from the guild.
I forgot
Please
about
take
that
care
when
of it
I
as soon
sent
as
you a
you're ready.
pizza. You were streaming on Twitch and had that add-on that let me order food for you, so I ordered you a pizza. And with it being down, it's a pain for parking too. I mean, it's a pain for some people. On a motorcycle, you'll notice parking isn't too bad. Motorcycles can typically get in and around places a lot easier. I still have it. No one uses it though. Yeah. Oh. Like, I've done that several times. Like, I have parked places I'm not supposed to be in. It's like, oh yeah, you need to have your room key in order to park here. And I've noticed there's like little drainage areas that are concrete that I can move my bike through and park right there. So I'll park in private parking lots that are like, yeah, you have to have an RFID card to get in. And I'm like, yep, watch this. Just drive right there and park. And I mean, no one's going to question it because their assumption is if you got through the gate, then you're obviously allowed to be here. Yeah, but the problem is I didn't go through the gate. Oh, me. And there's an ad going on right now. All right, let's see what quests we have.
I heard from the others.
God, you gotta love that latency of everything loading in. God. Where is the... Okay, the quest giver... There she is.
Yes.
I was like, where is the quest giver? Oh, tempered. I wonder if there's any new event quest going on. I think I did this quest. Honestly, can't tell. I should Google that and figure out if I actually have that quest done. Let's handle this one. Yeah, I thought Direct IO was supposed to solve the loading stutter. You're talking about direct storage? Yeah. It's the, what's going on is it's not so much the direct storage that's causing it. I'll wait for Jazz to get back. Ads in 50 seconds, so we'll give it a second. I love that the advertisement I'm watching right now for the bot is advertising the Subaru Forester over the CRV,
Let's have another hunt
which
with
is
no
insane to me.
surprises today. A supply shipment's come in. Hope you find something useful.
Is it? Let's take a look. Thank you.
There! That's our target!
All right.
All ready when you are.
Another one out here? Nope. Okay. But that Twitch won't let me see their alert for ads. Yeah, I mean, it's because you're subbed. Because you're a subbed mod. And that is insane to me.
Let's see what you got.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate the sub. But that is stupid as hell that Twitch won't let you do that. All right, welcome back. So, Jazz, you should be back now, I hope. Come on. I am. So, yeah, the problem isn't direct storage. Direct storage does solve for some of those issues. The problem you're witnessing is actually that they have de novo, anti-piracy, and then on top of that, added de novo anti-tamper, and on top of that, and then another anti-tamper tech. So the Resident Evil engine, which is what this is running on, is like, it's a decent engine enough, but yeah, they've put so much crap on top of it that it's like, no wonder the game is having issues. So that's actually what the cause of it is, and there actually is a mod on Nexus Mod to remove some of that shit, and it still lets you play online. So the question then becomes, what the fuck? Oh, well, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, direct storage, I've seen good things about. Actually, ironically, one of the games I've seen it absolutely fail miserably in, well, I've seen 2 games where it's failed miserably. One is Diablo 4. Specifically because Diablo, if you had a fast enough NVMe drive, Diablo wouldn't get past the loading screen because it would load assets faster than the game was expecting them. And because of that, it would error out in core dump, specifically saying that, oh, I need to load these assets. You already did. So it would core dump, saying that you can't load an asset you already loaded. And it was, so the solution was to literally delete the direct storage DLLs out of the Diablo 4 install directory to force it into your standard non-direct storage. It was stupid. The other game I've seen direct storage fail in is actually Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That they shipped a version that was like 4 years old. So they shipped version 1.1.1 when 1.2.3 was newer. And ironically, people found this. I was part of the team that actually found the solution to this, and I actually got them to fix it. And the solution was to download. You could download Final Fantasy 16 and copy the direct storage DLLs out of Final Fantasy 16 into Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is really bad. That was one solution. The other one was just to download them from Microsoft directly, and that worked as well. It is. It absolutely is. And Blizzard still hasn't fixed it. It's still an issue. They're aware of the issue. And they pretty much said, no, if you have a 990 Pro, which is a PCI Gen 4, or a PCI Gen 5 NVMe, you're just shit out of luck. It's like, well, PCI Gen 3 NVMe drives are so outdated at this point. Why the hell would you do that? There's the second one. But yes, it is a known issue with Diablo 4 that if you have a fast enough processor and a fast enough NVMe, direct storage just simply doesn't work and causes the game to lock. No.
Hang in there.
Yeah, I've got a Samsung 990 Pro, which is Gen 4. And it's been, well, actually, I have several of them. I have, I have 2 4TB 990 Pros and 2 2TB 990 Pros in the system. And they've been gorgeous. I actually just sold Sin 2 1TB 990 Pros because I upgraded to the 4 terabytes. And the reason why I did that specifically because the 2 terabytes are for the operating systems. So I've got a Linux install and I've got a Windows install. And then the 4 terabytes for games and modding. I vaguely remember what you're talking about, but I thought that was on like the 970s, and specifically on their SSDs, not their NVMEs. Thanks. Let's see if I can't get. You can climb this, you know. The fuck? Yeah, that's fair. I've always gone with Samsung just because they've always been incredibly solid. Thank you. Leave my ass behind. Rude. I'm actually kind of amazed I didn't block that. He doesn't have any wounds? Really? I'm actually really impressed about that. Shield. Yeah, ironically, the only SSDs I've actually had fail, I've had Intel Drive fail. I've had one Samsung fail on me, but that was honestly an old SSD, and it failed after a power loss. So I can't really, I mean, we lost power to the house, and it died shortly after, so I can't really fault it, because it was old, it was like 10 years old at that point, and it had been in several systems at that point, and that power loss just axed it. And I was like, yeah, okay. That's also why I now back up that SSD to my NAS. There we go. I need to charge my axe. No. And the textures are glitching. But, I never finished my thought. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth shipped with such an old version of direct storage that the game just would not, the API itself would think the game would stop responding, so it would actually stop the actual child process when the game was actually still running, which led to issues such as the game just stopped processing, literally. It would soft lock the game, essentially. You could still play. You could still play, but all the characters would no longer talk. None of the scripts would execute. None of the textures would load. Geometry would fail to load. And it was just stupid why Square Enix did that. And the simple fix was just to download the new versions. And then, of course, their first patch, they actually updated it. But yeah, they shipped. The game released in 2024, or 2025, excuse me. It released in January. And they shipped a version of direct storage from 2020. Like, I don't know why you would do something that stupid. Oh god, another meteor. I hate the fact that they can hit you through each other. Good God. Yeah, I mean, I've been feeling so bad. I haven't even sat at my desk for the last 3 days. I literally took my work laptop upstairs and I was like, yeah, I'm not going downstairs. Haven't been on my computer at all. Nope. Yes, we got a clash. This is one of the new mechanics of the game. You can actually clash against monsters when you block them like that. Which is a neat little effect. only people with shield. Well, I guess the greatsword can do it too, but you can only do it if your class can actually block. Nope. I saw it in the corner. I was like, nah, I do not want anything to do with that. This thing isn't even close to dying, unfortunately. And it doesn't have any wounds on it whatsoever. I'm kind of amazed about that. Come on. What a great block. What's funny is you can tell that one of these is significantly taller than the other one. Significantly bigger. The one we're currently beating on is significantly bigger than the other one. He's getting there. Like you can see, I don't know if I'm actually blocking. I'm blocking. Like right where my camera is, you can kind of see a little health bar.
Come on, you're better than this.
Which you can kind of see he's finally starting to get the lower heart rate. This one's almost dead, actually. The smaller one is literally almost dead. There we go. Get that axe charged. That was uncalled for. Well, one just died. I can't tell which, though. Ow. Potato? I like the fact that I kill one of them, and now they're like, yeah, let's join, yeah. Come on, bring it down, damn it. Thanks. I love the charge blade. It just feels so good. That is a fireball. Oh no, 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 no. I was gonna say, damn it, don't do that. Don't back away from me. Alright, and we need to recharge vials. Oh, I also need to sharpen my sword. We'll do that real quick. Someone just sent me a message. Alrighty. Fortunately, there's no one. Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. There we go. GG's. All right, let's harvest all this, because damn. All right, where's the other one? Oh, it's over. I like their bird. That's a nice mount. It glows in the dark. It's radioactive. We are expecting really bad weather, and I don't know if Jazz, if you're still here, if you're currently going through it, but I know we're expecting winds upwards of 50 to 70 to 100 miles per hour tonight. It's been windy as fuck here. Yeah, like I said, we're under a wind advisory here. Oh, good shit. 15-minute quest isn't too bad. Especially not for 2 hunts. Oh. Yep, see, I told you one's significantly larger. Yep, it was huge. Silver Crown. Power Clash. Yep, we got a Clash. I really do appreciate the Clash system. It's kind of a neat little add-on.
Can I talk to you right quick? We just got an urgent message. It seems Olivia has something important to report about the Dragon Torch. Let's go hear what she has to say.
Okay. Talk to Olivia at the Ruins of Viveria. Probably because we leveled up our hunter rank enough that we can unlock this. There. Yeah, so we're getting some crowns now that we're actually hunting monsters. World map. There we go. This will let us raise our hunter rank even higher, which is always a good thing. Apparently the winds are really starting to get bad here.
Thanks for coming. There was something I wanted to share about the situation here.
I just noticed her eyes matches her armor.
Give me a minute to pull everyone together.
They're the same olive green.
So, was there some problem?
You know about the eruptions in this area, right? Of the energy that the Guardians feed on?
We do. Energy funneled from the Dragon Torch overflows out of these openings, correct?
That's right. I'm not sure if you've noticed, but they've been going non-stop for a while now.
We still don't know the cause, so don't get any ideas. Wasn't anything I did. But the Guardians are feasting well, I'll tell you that. What that means down the line, we'll have to see.
What worries me most are the
Oh,
ice
man.
cliffs. The weather there started going wild, just like here.
I wonder. Let me go check something. The other thing going on.
Understood. We'll prepare for an emergency as we continue our regional investigations.
Oh, nope. Texas lost. All right.
Keep a
I've
close
been
watch
watching
here and do
basketball
what
all
we
day,
can to
too.
contain it.
Since the SEC tournament's currently going on.
As for everywhere else, I'm afraid we have no choice but to continue to rely on your Avis unit.
Not a problem. We're on it.
Oh, man.
Let's leave things here. for a minute.
Excuse me.
Continue focusing on weather anomalies.
Thank you. Investigate the reasons and raise my hunter rank. That being said. Question is, where do I turn these quests in? Hold on, let me see here. Ranked one, complete 5 quests, ranked 1 star or higher. So in other words, just complete quests. Where is there? Okay. Investigate. All right, so we did. Oh, accept the optional quest. Oh, we need to report to Rex, which is going to be in the. He's going to be up here, I think. Tashin would like to offer you a meal. All right, we can do that. Their meals are typically, so when people do that, their meals are typically better than what you can actually make yourself. So it's worth it to actually go do those. So yeah, the armor set I'm currently wearing should last me until Hunter rank 40. And then I need to get the upgraded set. Where's Tashin? There it is. And that upgraded set, we fought the monster once. We've killed it. It's the named monster in the game, and I can't remember its name. Oh, it's bugging me. Yeah, look at that. Stamina plus 150, attack plus 5. Clearly better than what we got right now. I still remember when I was working gate guard in the Air Force, they were like, we had someone from the Airman Center drop by and gave us a like huge pan of spaghetti at the gate. And like my partner at the gate was like, why would you take that? I was like, you never turn down a free meal. And I ended up bringing it back to the squadron, and like we ended up like it fed the entire damn flight. And the guy was like, thank you for taking it. Like, we're hungry. Because it was like 2 in the morning. So everything was closed. And I was like, fuck, yeah, we'll take the spaghetti. We're going to get hungry. Sure. And, like, I was the hero of the night, even though my partner thought it was stupid. Like, it's just spaghetti. I was like, you never turn down a free meal. Never. If you can't find something to do with a free meal, then, buddy, I got words for you. So the armor set we're looking for.
Masterful work, Hunter.
Talk to the wrong guy.
And with no damage to the
Not to turn down free food. Exactly.
You have my sincerest thanks. I can easily see.
Yeah, I actually, the more I'm thinking on it, Jazz, the more I'm like, man, I really hope this seat fixes the issue with my back pain. Because if it does, I'm really looking forward to like trying Wise Guys again. I'm like, yeah, Wise Guys, I will literally put it in my trunk and take it home with me. I will get 2 pizzas, one for eat there and one to take home with me. And I'm not going to finish the one I'm going to eat there, so I'm going to take home 2 pizzas. I am more than willing to do that. I will throw it in my trunk and take it home.
Only natural that he would place his 2 best men here to watch over it.
God, the wind is really picking up here.
Just as you say, Hunter. My thanks for your words of encouragement.
I am starving, and so Jazz, you missed it earlier. I'm actually on some meds for a lot of reasons. The good news is that it's helped with my ADHD, but it also is a weight loss medication. So the last thing I had to eat this morning was 7 a.m. and I haven't eaten since. Like, it just occurred to me, like, I haven't eaten. When's the last time I ate something? 7 this morning. Oh, shit. I should probably fix that.
He's at the base camp in Azuz. And let's head there now.
All right.
Yeah, I'm on phentermine for weight loss, but it also has the off-brand effect of treating my, treating ADHD. Yeah, the GLP-1 inhibitors, I was looking at Zepbound or Wegovy. My doctor prescribed me Zepbound, but insurance wouldn't cover it. So I sought treatment through the VA since, you know, I happen to be a veteran. And the VA said, yes, we cover those drugs, but only if you're above a certain BMI. And that was 40. The irony about that is I was 39.7. And I was like, can I go eat a tube of like cookie dough and raise my weight a little bit? But no, it ended up working out because they were like, well, we can't give you the injections, so that's fine. But we can give you phentermine, which is in the same family as Ritalin and Adderall. I was like, oh, I used to take those as ADHD. And they're like, do you take anything now for it? I was like, nope, it's gone untreated for about 20 years. And they were like, well, consider this a bonus. So because of that, like, Hold on a second. So yeah, because of that, like I started taking it the weekends, specifically because I wanted my wife to keep an eye on me. The last time I was on meds that weren't in that family, because Adderall, Ritalin, Phentermine are all stimulants in the same family. The ADHD med I took when I was a kid was called Wellbutrin, and it put me into, there's actually a medical term for it, but it's actually essentially psychosis. That I was losing my shit, literally, out of my mind, and literally was completely uncontrollable, blasted out of my mind on that medication to the point where my mother was like, "You're not taking this another day." Holy shit. Both to try and lose a little weight, also for A1C reduction, eat less, A1C goes down. Funny how that works. Yeah, exactly. My the A1C cholesterol, yeah, mine was actually a little elevated. So they also were like, well, you need to fast more. It's like, well, good news. I didn't intend to be doing this, but yeah, it's helped me focus. It's helped me get a lot of classwork done. Again, I don't know if you heard, I am getting really close to my bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. And I'm looking forward to that because I've already been working on my master's degree and my residency classes there because I've needed to complete prerequisites for a lot of my residency classes for my bachelor's degree. But those same prerequisites aren't there for my master's degree. So I've been working on core content for my master's degree while I've been finishing my bachelor's degree. So when I finish my bachelor's, I will be approximately 12 classes away from my master's degree. The question then becomes, do I want to pursue my doctorate in cybersecurity? And that is, I kind of do, but I don't want to pay for it, if that makes sense. Like, I appreciate that the company I work for, which you're aware of, they offer you incentives to actually finish degrees. Ooh, I kind of like that set. That's kind of cool. So I'm going to get about a 10... So when I finish my bachelor's degree, I'm going to get about a 7% raise, which at my salary is significant. And if I finish my master's degree, I get a 10% on top of that, because my qualifications obviously extend very much upwards. So I figured that if that happens, if I get promoted or if I get these pay raises, then yeah, my wife and I probably won't stick around in Missouri anymore. We will probably move. Kentucky has some very nice houses. Ooh, I like the Asharkin set. Kentucky has some very nice houses that I can sell. Wow, I like that. That is beautiful. That for the price I could sell this house for, we could get a much, much larger house in Kentucky. That's perfect, right? With a good school system nearby, things like that. So, yeah, I've been looking at it. Been playing around with the idea. What is my wife texting me? Yeah, she said the winds are so bad that it's pulling her car around the road. Well, that's the Odegaran. And Jock to see where's that. That's right. I didn't realize I hunted a high-rank Zuwu. That is I like that set a lot. I really like that set. I might craft this set specifically to have it, to actually have the, because once you craft a set, you can mirror your armor on top of it. So, like, the set I'm wearing right now isn't actually the full set. So if you actually come up here, you can see where I'm wearing I'm wearing 3 pieces of this set, one piece of that, and there's 1 piece of a former set I'm wearing. So you can actually mirror the sets you craft. But man, I really like that. Let me see here. Let's see if we can play around with this a little bit. No, I like the chest piece. The gloves, yeah, I like those gloves. Oh wow, yeah, I like those pants with it too. Yeah, that's pretty good. Since the win was almost futile effort, just a mime act.
Done already?
Let Jazz come back. I got a bad joke for Jazz. Oh my. But the oh wait, where's the quest giver? She should be right there. Okay.
Yes.
I have an optional quest to hunt the Leviathan's Temper. We'll pick that up. Advertisements, guys. Don't like them. I will say I've been watching, in my time off, copious amounts of time, but I actually watched the new Daredevil series. That was actually really impressive. I was actually really glad they brought back Daredevil.
Are you prepared?
The new Daredevil has been really nice. I need to pick up the new, Wheel of Time, too. I was like, why is it blue? Right, because we're fighting a tempered monster. That's right. Forgot about that. Okay, I was like, this isn't a capture, is it? And no, it's not.
Back after riding one of these.
All right, Jazz, are you back?
A tempered monster.
Let's see what you got.
Let's see what you got.
Living in sandy terrain can be tricky. Fortunately,
Whoops.
same goes for monsters.
No. And the textures are screwy. I shall say that's a no, probably. I heard that. One of the weapons I want to learn how to use, I really want to learn how to use a bow. I've always liked the look of the bows in this game. They've always seemed really cool. And I really want to learn it. I know in Monster Hunter Now, which is the mobile game, I've actually been using a bow gun, and that's been really fun.
I'll see you back at camp.
Oh, I couldn't get the charge off well enough to get the... That sucks. I almost got the charge off enough to get the block, which is right there. Anytime my shield turns white, if you're curious, is me able to, me blocking. So, during an attack, if you see my shield go white, that attack also counts as a block. Which has been very, very handy, because it lets you mix your attacks in the offense and defense. See, that almost looks like a balloon, but it's not. I don't know. Nope. Don't do that. Get someone else. So like that ability right there, that's also a block. So if the monster were to try to attack me while I'm using that ability, it would actually bounce off the shield and I would carry through with the attack. It's one of the reasons why I really do like Charge Blade, but it also is a very precise weapon to utilize. Nope. Ow! Leave me alone. Leave me alone!
Hang in there.
Yeah, I'm trying. Whoops, wrong button.
We must fall back.
Shit. He heals. He heals. Heal again. Come on. Thank you. Yep. Homeboy does not like me. Come here. Where's my secret? There it is. Let's see if I can't. Yep, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Gonna go and open some wounds real quick. Nope, no, go to the head, go to the head. There we go. This is where I want to be. Thanks. There we go. Damn it. Oh, he inflicted water blight on me. Alright.
Seems that did the trick.
Where'd he go? shit. Yep. I knew that was going to happen the moment I wound up for that attack. And I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. No, get out of that. Get out of that. Get out of that. All right, he's leaving. I'll go ahead and sharpen my sword here. Please move. Thank you. Need to charge my shield again. Uh-oh. Nope. Go away. And that's the block that I was talking about. You can actually manually block as well. A Rathian and a Quatermice is having a turf war. Good for them. Oh, I broke his head. Nope, going to shift into this. The funny thing is, given that they brought back players being able to stun each other, one of the things you can really do to fuck players over, especially dual blade users, is you can just throw your shield up and they'll just bang off of it and won't be able to attack anymore. I've had to do that a few times. Broken head too, right? But I've had to do that a few times, specifically when they won't stop attacking and just stun lock me. I'll throw my shield up specifically to watch them start banging off of it and stun lock them back. Most of them get the message of, hey, I should move somewhere else on the body to attack. Some of them don't and just continuously get pissed off at you for defending yourself. It's like, really? I'm not going to be a fucking pincushion for the monster while you sit there and get attacks in. Sorry. Oh, that was a good stun. Is he moving? He's moving. All right. Oh, wow. He dropped some stuff. Heavy slicing pods. All right. Let's grab the 2, not the 1. And, of course, what we do on every time the monster leaves, you sharpen your sword. Where's he going? Me pissing me Monday? Why? What did you do? Well, I didn't do anything. Oh, that's right. There is a glitch with this guy. That if he's underground when you hit him with one of those, he will legitimately continuously take damage until he dies. Come down! Oh, it's close to death. Called it! Good job.
We succeeded, thanks to your fine work. This is a rare research opportunity. Can't let it go to waste.
I think Mizzou is currently playing. Hey Siri, what's the score of the Missouri men's basketball game? It's 20-9. Oh my. That's not great. So I brought one of my old vans into the strip strip it down before we junk it. Well, it gave me issues trying to get it back out of the shop, so I decided to power break it to make it feel a little better. I see nothing wrong with that, but that's me, you know. Don't know about the rest of chat, but that's me. Hey, Pure Wasp delivery got upgraded. Very nice. I need to cut my hair. Also, the other thing that my wife has been doing that I kind of regret she isn't here to do, she's been braiding my beard, which has actually turned out pretty well. I actually really like the look of it, and we're trying to find a leather worker specifically to my family crest. She wants to do a Celtic knot and have a leather band that she can put around it. And with that, we want to have my family crest actually in the leather. Very Scottish of me, right? But that's also my lineage. That the brake stuck and I stomped on it to get it to move. Nice. Okay. We did complete that map. This is at the oil well basin. I went to the wrong one. World map. There we go. Oh, I like that. It actually shows you where they are offering you meals now. Alrighty.
Yes.
No.
I'm happy to help anytime.
Hey,
What is wrong with your hair?
Mr. Satesh said something was strange down below. On the path to Silt, I mean.
Where the Wormway was? Alright, I'll get the full story from him.
And suddenly,
Alright, I'll go and call him then.
So I hear something unusual is going on underground?
Yes. The deeper you go, the cooler it gets.
I didn't.
Strange, no?
Much as I did, there are
went
4.
down further. And it went from
Jeez,
cool
time to get the power washer out.
unnaturally cold. It was quite unsettling, so I turned back. What in blazes is going on down there? I figured you people might know something.
I see. That definitely qualifies as an anomaly. Let's head down and have a look.
Okay, let's go.
Took the broom to them to lighten them up some. Is that before or after he noticed?
Whoa, something this big can freeze solid?
If it's cold enough here for this to happen.
Right. Reports from base camp on the other side say the blizzard there shows no signs of letting up.
He was gone for the day.
Details remain unclear, but Jinda Had has been observed in a dangerously agitated state.
That's kind of funny.
So, is that what's causing this?
Maybe. The dominant monster in each region has evolved.
I just
Adapting
realized
to
my
the
armor's
climate in their
glowing.
region and drawing strength from the weather phenomena.
Exactly. What we're seeing is likely the synergy of a fierce blizzard and Jinda Had's agitation. More troubling still is how the resulting freeze may be disrupting the flow of energy
Oh,
here.
wifey is almost home. Okay.
Now that I think about it,
My armor's pulsating. Yes, it is.
Fallow.
Always good to have a pulsating loincloth.
The normal flow of energy beyond this point has been blocked. We need to find Jinda Had.
Alright, let's prepare at the Ice Shard Cliffs base camp first.
Speak with me once you're ready to go.
Alrighty. Let me see where my wifey. That one is going to raise so many questions. Good. Let me see where my wife is. Oh, she's literally right outside the house. Alrighty. Well, that's a good stopping point. Alrighty, guys. That is going to do it for me for the night. Glad to be back. Feeling a little better as I say that. we'll be back some more, hopefully, if I can get my sleep conditions under control. We'll be doing this some more. Let me stop Facebook. Bye, Facebook.